Okay, this is Robert here. I did this video once already. I'm going to have to redo it now because I've realized that I did not have the mic on my headset turned on. Has anybody ever done that? Okay, what I'm looking at here then is I am looking at my trading times. When is the best time to trade? You know, I found out a lot earlier in my trading career here that there's times when you don't even want to have to trade, although you can watch these ranges, these consolidation areas here. But what times are these taking place? Okay, I've got this on a 1 hour chart here. 1 hour chart. By the way, I'm making this video on September the 10th, 2020. Okay. I'm on a 1 hour chart. This is a full day. This is a 24-hour period. So I've got my period separators marked on here on my charts, okay? Now look at this. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you because this is what really dictates when is the best trading time for you. Now there's a lot of people who have things to do, so you only have a certain number of hours, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours that you can trade in a day, and it's a specific time. But you need to understand what happens, generally speaking, on those times, whether you've got volume or not. But look at this, my schedule here. This is Mountain Standard Time. Okay, this is my time. This is I live in Alberta, Canada, so I am Mountain Time, which is 2 hours past Eastern Standard Time, which is New York time, or London or Toronto time, Eastern Canada. And this is what happens with me here. Okay, these are my times. I'm set here for the Mountain Standard Time. So look at when New York opens, 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, the stock exchange, or not the stock exchange itself doesn't open until 9:30 a.m. But the Forex market in New York, Forex exchange opens at 8 o'clock a.m. So they're open for 8 hours, and that's from 8 o'clock till 4 o'clock. But look at my time. This is 6 o'clock a.m. my time to 2 in the afternoon. Now, I want you to make note here then, when does London open? London opens at 1 a.m., Germany at 12 midnight. So this is my highest volume time periods here from, not so much at 12, but from 1 a.m., that's London open. London has probably the largest volume in trading. New York, now they're pretty close, but New York also has a lot of volume. Anyway, I wanted to show you these time slots here because 1 a.m. to 9 a.m., that's London, okay? New York is 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Now, you see, London goes to 9, but New York opens at 6. Now remember, this is my time, so you have to figure out what is your time. What's your time, because I associate everything with Eastern Standard Time, but this is converted to my time. So this is when I have to get up and trade. So what I do then is the largest volume is the overlap between London and New York. So what I found that works best for me. Now this is just for me because of my time period, and whatever is best for you, you got to figure that out. So I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I trade from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Now that's maybe I do my analysis. It takes me about an hour to do analysis because I do a lot of analysis because I'm very conscientious about when I'm going to take a trade. So I look at getting ready, and then when I sit down, it's about 5 a.m. in the morning. So I sit down an hour before New York opens, and I trade until an hour before London closes. That's my trading time. Now, if I have movement in there, which I'll go a little longer, because if I have movement in there, I stay with it until that movement comes to a close and volume drops off. So the highest volume for me is 6 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock in the morning. But I also start like an hour ahead. Okay, that's why I start. So, but you see, look what happens in the afternoon here. What happens in the afternoon? New York closes at 2 a.m. Or 2 p.m. in the afternoon, my time, okay? Look at Sydney doesn't open till 4 p.m. You know, I looked for a long time. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't trade in the afternoon. In my afternoons, why couldn't I trade? And then I finally realized, well, shoot, nothing's open. There's no volume. Nobody is trading. The only few that are trading are people that are trying to, that are retailers that are trying to jump in and catch something, right? But so 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my time, to 4 p.m., everything's closed. And this is what's closed right now. I'm looking right now at, I started making, well, my other video, I made it 3:30 in the afternoon. Right now I'm 3:45. Okay, I'm 3:42 p.m. And everything's closed. Nothing's open. I got no trades. I got no trades in my afternoon. I have my afternoon when I can go do things. I can go run to the store. I can go run do other business, whatever. I can do grocery shopping. All my afternoons are taken up for me because nothing is happening in the trading world. Okay? There's no volume. Nobody's open. So this is what happens here. If you look at, this is the 24-hour period here. So at 1 a.m., this is London open candle. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, and look what happened here on the halfway through London, kaboom, and London into New York. Okay, now look at here. This is London open candle here. Okay, there was a drop there, and then London opened, and then this is New York open candle, and this is the overlap. Look at the overlap here. This is where the greatest volume is, and then look what New York does the rest of the day. Nothing. Sidelines. You see that? Sidelines. This one here. This is London open candle. Kaboom, all the way down until London closes. This is London time. And then New York does a little bit down here. But this is Australian time. Australian and New Zealand and Japanese time. Look at the sideline. Ever wonder why that there's hardly any movement? Well, they don't have the volume that London and New York has. That's the biggest reason. And look at here. We come in here. Sydney, Australia, doesn't take out the previous low. And then look what happens here. This is London open. Kaboom. Takes out the previous high. And then drops down. And New York takes it up. And then look at the end of New York. You know, I often wonder why at the end of New York, this is New York closed, though, by the way. This is... Yeah, this is New York closed, the second candle from the end. I believe it is, anyway. But at the end of the day, if you find... Look at the sideline in here. Look at the sideline coming in. This is Australia coming in. This is New York going out. When is the most volume? London and New York overlap. London and New York overlap. This is Sydney. This is probably New York, Japan. This is probably Japanese pushing this up here, and then London here. You see where they got, see where the most of the movement is. London and New York overlap. Okay, I've said that a couple times now. I don't want to. I don't want to sound like a broken record. Anyways, just thought I'd let you know. This is Forex time zone converter. Check out this schedule here. This will tell you when the big centers are open. Okay, those are the major players on the Forex market. So I just wanted to let you know that. And hopefully this video helped you a bit. If it did, just give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on another video. Robert out.